back, brother. This content is for those genuinely interested in men's rights. It covers complex, controversial topics that may not suit a general audience. If you're not part of the men's rights community, this video isn't for you, so feel free to tune out now. I'm Conrad Riker, a writer and advocate for fairness, dignity, and respect for men. This movement isn't about division, but addressing systemic injustices in divorce, family law, and societal expectations. Inspired by hard-working men unfairly stripped of their rights, I write for balance and justice. Together, we can change the narrative. Please like and subscribe if you appreciate this video, as it will help get the word out to those who need it. Thank you. Please relax and enjoy. This is an excerpt from Men Going Their Own Way, Rejecting Feminist Oppression. Men Going Their Own Way, Rejecting Feminist Oppression is an ebook available in all good stores. If you're reading this, chances are you're a man who's had enough. Enough of the lies, the double standards, and the constant attacks on your worth. Maybe you've lost everything in a divorce, been labeled a deadbeat dad despite your best efforts, or felt the sting of being told your masculinity is toxic. Maybe you've watched as the institutions that were supposed to protect you, courts, schools, workplaces have been hijacked by a gynocratic agenda that treats men as disposable. If any of this resonates with you, then this book is for you. If it doesn't, put it down now. This isn't for the faint of heart, the woke, or those who still believe in the fairy tale of gender equality. Go read something else. You won't like what I have to say. I wrote this book because I've lived it. I've been through the meat grinder of modern marriage, where I lost my home, my savings, and nearly my sanity. I've been shamed for being too aggressive at work and too passive at home, trapped in a feminist double bind that demands men be strong, but punishes them for it. I've seen how schools fail boys, how media vilifies men, and how society rewards women for simply existing, while men are expected to earn every scrap of respect. I've watched as the men's rights movement has grown from a whisper to a roar, and I've seen the power of men who refuse to be silenced. This book is the culmination of my experiences, my research, and my fight to reclaim what it means to be a man in a world that seems hell-bent on destroying us. This book is for the man who's tired of being told he's the problem. It's for the man who's ready to take control of his life, reject the lies of feminism, and embrace his natural role as a leader. It's for the man who knows that gender equality is a myth, that men and women are different, and that those differences are not just okay, they're necessary. It's for the man who's ready to go his own way. Inside, you'll find the truth about modern marriage and why it's a trap for men. You'll learn how to navigate the minefield of toxic masculinity and why you should never apologize for being a man. You'll discover how feminist policies have infiltrated every aspect of society and what you can do to fight back. You'll see the real data behind the wage gap myth and why men are still the backbone of the economy. You'll understand the importance of fatherhood and how to be the dad your kids need. You'll learn why schools are failing boys and how to advocate for change. And you'll see how the media's war on men is designed to keep you down and how to rise above it. This book isn't just about pointing out the problems, it's about solutions. It's about giving you the tools you need to take back your power, reclaim your masculinity, and live life on your own terms. It's about showing you that you're not alone, that there are millions of men just like you who are waking up to the truth and refusing to be silenced. It's about building a future where men are respected, valued, and free to be who they are. So if you're ready to stop being a victim and start being a man, keep reading. If you're ready to reject the lies, take control of your life, and go your own way, this book is your roadmap. But if you're not ready, if you're still clinging to the fantasy of a world where men and women are the same, where masculinity is a disease, and where men should apologize for existing, then do yourself a favor and put this book down. You're not ready for the truth, and the truth doesn't care if you're ready. With the introduction completed, we are jumping to an extract from the book. Let me tell you about John. John was a successful engineer, a man who worked 60-hour weeks to provide for his family. He thought he was doing everything right. Then his wife filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. John lost his house, his car, and 60% of his savings. He was left with nothing but a mountain of legal bills and a broken spirit. This is the reality for millions of men who enter the marriage plantation, only to find themselves enslaved by a system that favors women at every turn. The numbers don't lie. Men lose 50-70% of their assets in divorce, while women initiate 80% of divorces, often citing vague reasons like unhappiness. The average cost of a divorce in the US is $15,000 per person, not including legal fees. And let's not forget the emotional toll. Men's suicide rates spike post-divorce, highlighting the devastating impact of family court bias. This is not equality. This is exploitation. Consider the introduction of no-fault divorce laws in the 1970s. These laws were supposed to make divorce easier and less acrimonious. Instead, they shifted the balance of power in favor of women, who could now end a marriage without proving any wrongdoing. The result? Men became disposable, their lives and livelihood sacrificed on the altar of female empowerment. Media plays a role in this too. Sitcoms like Modern Family mock men as bumbling fools while glorifying women as infallible. This cultural narrative reinforces the idea that men are incompetent and undeserving of respect. It's no wonder that men are increasingly opting out of marriage altogether. Why would anyone willingly enter a system that treats them as second-class citizens? But there is hope. Men can protect themselves by considering prenuptial agreements. These legal documents can help safeguard your assets and ensure that you don't end up like John, stripped of everything you've worked for. It's not romantic, but neither is losing your house and your savings to a system that's rigged against you. Let me leave you with this. Marriage is not a partnership, it's a plantation. Men are the laborers, toiling away to provide for their families, while women reap the benefits. If you're considering marriage, think long and hard about the risks. The marriage tax is real, and it's a price that only men pay. Don't let yourself become another statistic. Take control of your future and protect yourself from a system that's designed to exploit you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your interest in men going their own way, rejecting feminist oppression, available in all good bookstores. Please like and subscribe. Thank you and God bless.